Welcome to English for Professional Mechanical Engineers. My name is Yiju. In today's lesson, we'll talk about the first topic of sustainable technology, energy forms. Before looking at the energy forms, let me ask you one question. What is energy? This is the answer to the world's most asked question. Energy is everywhere, is everything. Is one of the true constants of the universe, because as long as there's been a universe, there's been energy. The whole universe actually is made of two parts, energy and matter, nothing else, but just energy and matter. Matter is the part that we can see and touch. On the contrary, energy is the other part that we can neither see nor touch. Or, matter is the substance, and energy is the mover of the substance. The formal definition of energy is the ability to do work. We can hear energy as sound. We can see energy as light, as we can feel it as wind. Therefore, energy is all around us. Now, let's take a look what is the nature of energy. You use energy when you hit a football or lift your book bag. No matter living on the plane or in the ocean, living organisms need energy for growth and movement. The simple fact is that living organisms require available energy to stay alive, such as the energy humans get from food. Humans get the energy they need from energy resources such as fossil fuels, nuclear fuel, or renewable energy. The processes of Earth's climate and ecosystem are driven by the radiant energy. The Earth receives from the Sun and the geothermal energy contained within the Earth. Now, we can focus on the main subjects of this section, the forms of energy. They include thermal, chemical, electromagnetic, nuclear, and mechanical energy. Next, let's move on to the first type of energy form, thermal energy. It's the internal motion of the atom, also called heat energy. Because moving particles produce heat, heat energy causes changes in temperature and phase of any form of matter. As a result, the energy of an object determines how active its atoms are. A hot object is one whose atoms and molecules are excited and show rapid movement. On the contrary, a cool object's molecules and atoms will show less movement. Next, the second form of energy is chemical energy. Chemical energy is required to bond the atoms together, and when the bonds are broken, energy is released. Can you guess where human beings get chemical energy mostly? Yes, fuel and food are forms of stored chemical energy, consumed mostly by human beings. The third type form of the energy is electromagnetic energy, like heat, light energy. It also includes energy from gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, infrared rays, microwave, and radio bands. This kind of energy form is caused by the movement of electrons. Electromagnetic energy can be easily transported through power lines and converted into other forms of energy. Next, we will introduce nuclear energy. The nucleus of an atom is the source of nuclear energy. This is a photo of the sun. The sun is the source of energy for most life on Earth. The sun's energy is produced from a nuclear fusion reaction, in which hydrogen nuclei fuse to form helium nuclei. Therefore, it derives its energy mainly from nuclear fusion in its core and releases it into space, mainly in the form of radiant or light energy or electromagnetic energy. Nuclear energy is the most concentrated form of energy, like the energy from the nuclear plant to supply the city or to supply a submarine. The final form of energy type is mechanical energy. When work is done on an object, it requires energy. The energy it requires is known as mechanical energy. For instance, when you kick a football, you give mechanical energy to the football to make it move. So, the energy to make the football move is because of mechanical energy. Alright, it's the fair general introduction to the 5 forms of energy: thermal, chemical, electromagnetic, nuclear, and finally mechanical energy. Let's reflect what we have learned in this section by asking some questions. Question number 1. What type of energy is used to cook food in a microwave oven? Alright, it's electromagnetic energy that heats the food inside the oven. Next, what type of energy is used to rotate the spinning plate inside of a microwave oven? The answer is mechanical energy that makes the spinning plate rotate. Does that make sense to you? Alright, let's move on. Electrical energy is transported to your house through power line. When you plug an electric fan to a power outlet, electrical energy is transformed into what type of energy? Have you figured out? Okay, the answer is mechanical energy. It's the energy to make the fan move. Here is a photo with a man who is pushing. Can you tell me what types of energy are shown in the photo? There are 2 types of energy forms over here. Alright, the 2 types of energy forms are mechanical and thermal energy. Mechanical energy would create a movement, while the friction between the subject who is moving the static ground will increase the thermal energy. Next, over this photo of a beautiful beach, what type of energy is shown in the photo? Alright, we don't see any movement to cause any significant energy. However, as long as matter exists, it has chemical energy, because this is the kind of energy which is required to bond atoms together. We can see it everywhere. Next, when you use a remote control to watch TV, what types of energy are used in this case? A hint for you, there are 2 types of energy forms required over here. Can you tell what they are? Okay, they are mechanical and electromagnetic energy. Mechanical energy is utilized when you use the hand and fingers to press the buttons of the remote control. On the other hand, electromagnetic energy is applied to the TV operation. Here is a final question for you. What type of energy is shown in this figure below? Can you tell what type of energy here in an apple? Okay, it's a simple one. As we have seen in the photo of the beach, the answer for the apple over here is again the chemical energy. Okay, so this is the end of section forms of energy. So much for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you have learned something useful from this video. Have a good time and see you in the next one. Goodbye.